There are so many drunk people around us.
Here I go again.
I got this morning another package, I will open it later. And the magazine from the GEMA, that is all what I'm getting for my 80 euros a year. I don't need that, that's super boring. Now let's start with work. Today I want to continue working on the falling track. It's almost done. There are only like little small details I want to change. And I still didn't really start automating the tracks. There's not much automation I have to take care of, but still it's important to get a little bit of movement into the track. I always try to do the automations as one of the last steps. It's a bit annoying with Logic to move things around as soon as you started drawing in the automations. Okay, I'm all done, really happy about the result. I'm still not really sure what to do with the track, if I should release it as I did with my past tracks, or if I should try and find a label for this one. I've found quite a lot of labels in the past, especially for underground, deep house, tech house music on Beatport. It's not the easiest. Some of you have been asking me how to approach a label, so let's talk about it really quick. Almost all of the labels have somewhere on their website an email address where you can send your demos or a form you have to fill out and attach a link to the track. Usually they also provide you infos what to write into the email and which format they accept. So of course the email needs to be nice and as short as possible, maybe 1 or 2 sentences. These labels get a ton of demos and they can't read through all of it. I bet some of them even don't read the text, they just download the music and listen to it. Also maybe include some infos about your past releases if you have any. And then attach the track. Probably the best is to use a private SoundCloud link so that they can listen to it directly without downloading, as well as a direct download link if they might test it out in the club. Try to make the text at least a little bit unique, don't just copy and paste it into 10 emails, and you should never ever put other labels in CC or in copy of your email. They really don't like seeing that, they will probably just delete your email. Send between 1 or maybe 3 tracks, this really depends on the label and what they have written on their website. Some only accept 1 track, others are happy to listen to more of you and see that you're an artist that is capable of making not only this 1 track. It really depends on the label. Labels like Spinning, Armada that are just track factories and release almost everything from everyone, that do not really build up an artist. They probably just want to listen to 1 track, and if they like it, they will sign it. Don't really expect much. Most of the labels don't even listen to all of the tracks. Some do really listen to all of them, but it takes them at least a month, and they will not write you back. They will not give you any feedback. They just don't have the time to do things like that. So if you don't hear back from the labels within 1 or 2 months, you can't just assume that they don't like it. Send your tracks only to a label where it actually fits. Even if you make an EDM track and send it to an EDM label, this might be not specific enough. Most of the labels have a very narrow sound and they only accept demos that are really fitting to that. So try just to send your track to maybe the 5 to 10 labels where it really belongs. If the bigger labels do not react, try sending out your track to smaller labels. It's still better to release it than just having it sit on your hard drive. You will learn from releasing it, you will get feedback, start building up your following, and the next time you approach a bigger label you can already tell them, hey, look here, I already have a release. And most of the time it's better being the biggest artist on a small label than being a small artist on a big label. You will be just ignored, they have to take care of their big artist. And with the small label you still have the advantage if they do club events to promote a new release or their label. You might end up DJing for them and gain your first experience and then go from there. I will continue this topic later, but first let's check out what's inside of this box. It's another box with shoes. I don't know, I saw them online and they kind of look really trashy and disgusting, but on the other hand they kind of look cool, so let's try them on. They are unfortunately a little bit too small, and now I'm thinking about ordering them one size bigger. Let me know what you think about these. I really love this weird color combination, but I can already tell you that Vanessa will absolutely hate them. That's the shoe, and these are some other color variations. That's the one, and they're unfortunately all sold out in 44 and 44.5, which is a little bit sad, but I might just order it in another color. I don't know. Let's just get back to work. I'm all done with work. It's now 5:30 and this is my breakfast lunch, kind of. So before I leave, let's get back to the topic really quick. Another method that is way better than just sending out emails is trying to get in direct contact with the right people. That's also the main reason why I moved to Berlin. Just within the first week I got to know somebody that liked my music. He helped me out, sent it to another guy that was working at one of the biggest labels in Berlin, and it got signed right away. I also got in contact with other DJs that helped me out, I helped them out. I got to know some promoters from those DJs. These promoters booked me, so I got DJ gigs. From the gigs I played with bigger DJs, and these bigger DJs also liked my music, played it and later released it. So if you initially start with a contact, you will get a lot more. This will go really fast. You just have to go out, meet people, talk to them, don't be shy, and also ask the people for help. They don't know that you're a producer, they don't know that your hard drive is full of good tracks. You have to tell them that and just write them a nice email or give them a USB stick. And if they like what they hear, they will of course support you. This entire connecting topic is so important. I've made already an entire video about it. I will link it at the end of this video. Is quite nice. I hope it will be the same tomorrow. We're leaving tonight Düsseldorf and we're heading to Munich. We have to leave in 15 minutes and I still didn't even pack. Are you ready?
Ja.
Yeah, it looks great. Thanks.
Jetzt sag mal, hier ist ja eine grüne Schleife drum, aber wir haben noch rotes.
It's a little
Es gab keine andere Größe.
It's a little bit small, but it will work for just
Oder
tomorrow.
ich zieh den an.
No.
Bei mir ist der zu groß.
We're traveling to the Oktoberfest, which is probably the craziest place on earth right now. But yeah, I have to pack. Do you need any help?
No, thank you. Frauenpower.
This was at the end a bit hectic, but we're already ready to go. Did you find a new friend in the tram? There was a woman, she was she crazy? And Vanessa's always so polite, she speaks to the people even if they're totally nuts. We only have this one suitcase with us, half of it is Vanessa's and the other half is mine. We're only in Munich for tonight and tomorrow night, so we're just going there, drinking a lot and driving back. A selfie for her parents. Good?
Nein, schrecklich.
Another one. Third one. That's now number 5. So now 5 hours here in the train. Yeah. It will be pretty boring. I think Vanessa wanted to watch all of the past vlogs she missed. How many did you miss?
Many.
Every night and day, but somehow this place doesn't feel the same. I'm only wandering round and about.
We had to move There was a guy, this is the pitch. I couldn't sleep like that. We have arrived in Munich, the ride was a bit strange, it smelled a bit awkward. And there was this one Indian guy who had his alarm going for more than 1 hour. I think he set it to just wake up and get off the train. But he didn't hear it, nobody could wake him up, so it just went on forever and forever. Someone already had enough Oktoberfest. The cab driver was a bit weird. He drove us a bit in circles. But I think we've finally arrived at our destination. Tomorrow will be a fun day in Munich, so tune in. Vanessa wants to tell you a story. She has a really funny story she read in one of her magazines. Why not? What is it about? I think that's not the topic for you too.
Yeah.